Wake up, baby, all the stars are shining bright. Yeah, we should stay up so that we can look at them all night.
Welcome back to the Crochet Crowd. My friends over at yarnspirations.com. We're continuing along with Jeannie's stitch along, and we're now going to proceed from rounds number 28 and all the way to number 42 today. There's going to be a lot of repeating, as you can see in this section here. So once you understand it, it actually is really quite a fun little pattern to work with. Of course, you can change the colors where you want to, or you can keep it a solid. I still will keep it in the solid. I'm just going to change to a green. So once we start working with this, you're going to notice the repeat is actually pretty easy. Now, as we mentioned before, Jeannie always rewrites the instructions over and over and over for people that like to check it off on the list, but there is a lot of repeating on here, so don't let this amount of instruction fool you for how much work is actually there as far as like learning new things. It's actually a nice good repeat here. So let's begin round number 28 using the same size hook and yarn, and that's a 5.5 millimeter or whatever size that you had for your gauge. We'll start now round number 28. Let's begin number 28, and we're going to start off, and you're going to work with a standing single crochet, and if you prefer to join it and chain one and then do the single crochet, that's up to you. So I'm just going to do a standing single crochet, and it's a really nice easy round to be able to follow. So you're just going to single crochet in the first two stitches that you have here, and then you're going to single crochet into the space before the popcorn. In the popcorn itself, you want to do a front post, a single crochet, so you're just going to go around the post here, pull through and finish it, and that will keep it around the post, and that'll make it jump out. So now you're going to go into the space between the popcorn and then around the post, around the popcorn. So space and then do that. So you're gonna do this all the way around, and in the corners as you approach it, you're going to have fill in the space before the corner. You'll fill in the last two stitches here with a single crochet, and then your corner will be a single crochet, chain two, single crochet. So we'll finish this corner when we get back, but the corners are single crochet, chain two, single crochet in this round. So please do this around. I'll meet you on the other side in a moment. So I'm coming up all the way around, and I'm just gonna single crochet the front post of the popcorn. You go into the space, and then the last two before the corner, single crochet, and then you finish off the corner. So single crochet, and then I'm just going to join it with a half double crochet join as I have done it in previous videos. If you prefer a chain two and attach, then you can do that too. It's up to you. Let's move on to the 29th round next. Okay, Jeannie is going to give us a break in number 29. We're just going to do double crochet, so chain up 3, that's your first double, and then double crochet into the same corner. And now each stitch all the way across will be 1 double crochet. The corners on this one will be 2 double crochet, chain 2, 2 double crochet, and we'll finish this corner up when we get all the way around. This is number 29. I'll be right back in a moment. I'm coming up all the way around, and I'm just coming into the very last one, and there will be 2 double crochets there, and I'm gonna do a half double crochet join to conclude this round, number 29. Let's move on to number 30 next. Let's do round number 30. In round number 30, you're gonna chain up 1 and do 1 single crochet in the beginning corner. The corners in this one will be 1 single crochet, chain 2, 1 single crochet. The remaining of the stitches will each be 1 single crochet into each one of those, and then again you'll hit your corners of 1 single crochet, chain 2, 1 single crochet. Please do this around for round number 30. I'm coming up to the end of round number 30, and I'm just filling in the last corner with a single crochet, and then I'm just gonna join it with a half double crochet join. Let's move on to number 31 next. Round number 31, we're going to be reintroducing the clusters back in, and right in the beginning corner you're going to start with chaining 3, which will count as your double crochet, and then you'll double crochet again into there. So the corners of this round are 2 double crochet, chain 2, 2 double crochet. So what we have here is that we are going to start off immediately, and we are going to just chain 1, and we're going to skip the first stitch out and go to the second and do the cluster. If we remember what the cluster is, it's a 3 together double crochet. So wrap the hook going in, pull through 2 and hold, and do it 2 more times. So wrap and in. We did this in the beginning of week number 1. Okay, and you're just collecting. So as soon as you see the 4 loops, you know you're done. So pull through, chain 1 to lock it, and then you have to then chain 1 to create a space, and then you're gonna skip the next one and cluster into the next one after that. So it's almost gonna be a slower round because of it, but it fills it in beautifully, and it's what creates the beautiful texture of this. So you pull through all of them, chain 1 to lock it, and then chain 1 to move on. So what I would do if you were me, I would just, let's just say this is how I will say it in my head. So I'll put in a cluster, and in my head what I'll do is that I will pull through and then chain 1, 2. So the 1 is locking, the second one is the space that I need. So you're gonna do this all the way to the edge. You're gonna skip the one before the corner, and then you'll do your corners of 2 double crochet, chain 2, 2 double crochet, and then when you go to start a new side again, you'll skip the first one out. Make sure you do your chain 1 after the corner, cluster, and then do the same thing. So let's do this for round for number 31. So I'm coming all the way around, and I'm just coming to the end, so I have to skip the one before the corner, and then you're just going to put in 2 double crochet to finish this corner, and then you're going to join it with a half double crochet join or chain 2 and slip stitch, you decide. So let's move on to number 32 next. Number 32 is back to a single crochet round, and after I get this done for you, I'm going to share with you an easy repeat to know, so I don't have to keep redoing the same stitch over and over, and you can also put your hook into the wind and get it done. So you're gonna chain 1, and you're going to single crochet into the first corner, and you'll single crochet into each stitch that you have. So you'll have the 2 first double crochets that you'll fill in. So you'll fill in the space, and then you'll go right into the cluster, and then into the space, and into the cluster, and you'll do this all the way across to the next corner. Your corners will be a single crochet, chain 2, single crochet, and you'll do this all the way around. So please do this. This is number 32. So I'm coming all the way around here on number 32, and I'm just filling in all the stitch work and the spaces, and then your last corner is single crochet, and then I'm gonna join it with the half double crochet join. So now we're going to review number 33 all the way to 36 because it's a repeat with what you already know. So let's talk about that. So let's go over the repeat. We've already done the cluster and a single crochet, so we did rounds number 31 and 32. So 33, 34, 35, and 36 is a repeat with what you already know. So the cluster is the very next round, so that here will be number 33. 34 is the single crochet, 35 is another cluster round, and then 36 is another single crochet. So I'm gonna ask you to do those 4 rounds now, and when I restart right after this clip, I'm gonna start on number 37, which will be a crisscross round. So please now do rounds number 33, 34, 35, and 36, and meet me back here in a moment. So hopefully you got your repeating done. You will have 3 sections of what you see with these clusters. Of course I'm just skipping ahead because the instructions are the same. So now I'm going to move on to number 37, and right where I am I'm going to chain 3, which will be the first double crochet, and in the same corner space I will put in another double crochet. So the corners in number 37 are 2 double crochet, chain 2, 2 double crochet. As you start this round, what you're going to do is that you're just gonna skip the first stitch out, which is right here. You're gonna go to the second, and you're going to place in a double crochet, and now you're gonna come to the one you skipped, access it from behind, it's easier, and throw in a double crochet, and that'll cause this 2 stitches to overlap each other for a crisscross. To continue that, you're gonna go all the way across, so you'll skip the next one, double crochet the one after that, and then come back from behind and get the one you skipped. So you're gonna do this all the way to the next corner, and in the corners it'll be 2 double crochet, chain 2, 2 double crochet, and then you carry on just like that, and it provides a stepping up texture, which is really amazing. So please do this for round number 37. So I'm coming up all the way around, and in the last one there'll be 2 double crochet into the last corner, and then join it to the top of the first, chain 3 with a half double crochet join. Let's now move on to number 38 next. 38 we're going to just start off, and you're just chain up 1, do 1 single crochet into the beginning one, and it's just simply 1 single crochet in each stitch all the way around. The corners will be 1 single crochet, chain 2, 1 single crochet. Please do this all the way around for round number 38. When you get all the way back around, you're just single crocheting as you know it, and then single crochet in the last corner and join with a half double crochet join, and you're going to move on to number 39 next. Round number 39, you're back to doing the cluster exactly the way that you know it. So just chain up 3 and double crochet into the same one, to the same corner. Chain 1, you're gonna skip the first one out and then begin your cluster work, and then you'll do this all the way across until you get to the next corner, and then just do your corners of 2 double crochet, chain 2, 2 double crochet, and then you just keep on moving around. So please do this all the way around. You've already done it several times, and this is round number 39. Coming up all the way to the end of number 39, and I'm just filling in the last corner with 2 double crochet and then half double crochet join. Let's move on to round number 40 next, and let's begin that. Round number 40, we're back to single crochet again, so just chain up 1 and throw in a single crochet into the beginning corner, and then 1 single crochet into each stitch and space all the way across. You've already done this several times. So into the space and into the top of the cluster, into the space, and remember that your corners are 1 single crochet, chain 2, 1 single crochet. Please do this all the way around. I'll see you at the end of this round, number 40. Coming up to the end of number 40, you're just putting in your single crochets as you know it, fill in that last corner, and then just do a half double crochet join. Let's do round number 41 next. Round number 41, let's begin and chain 3 and double crochet into the same corner. Your corners will be on this one will be 2 double crochet, sorry, chain 2, 2 double crochet. Now each one of these single crochets that you have below is going to now be a double crochet back post. So you're just gonna wrap the hook, come in from behind, and just grab the first one and work from behind, and this will create a ridge in the front. So you'll just keep doing each one as a back post, and it does a really nice shallow ridge that you'll see coming out. So you'll do this all the way across. Your corners are 2 double crochet, chain 2, 2 double crochet. Please do this all the way around for round number 41. Finally, coming all the way back around, you're just gonna do your back post double crochet right to the end, and then in the last corner it'll be 2 double crochet followed by a join. So a half double crochet join. We have one more round in today's presentation, and it's going to be round number 42 next. Round number 42, right where you're sitting, you're just going to chain up 3 and then double crochet back in. Nice beautiful easy round again, and it will be a double crochet in each stitch all the way around, and then when you get back all around you'll just fill in that corner. The corners will be 2 double crochet, chain 2, 2 double crochet, and please do this all the way around for round number 41 today. Coming to the end of number 42, just these double crochets in each stitch, and then the final corner is a double crochet twice, so 2 double crochet, and then just join it, and this will end then this segment for today. So you'll join me next time as we do the next one, which will be the conclusion of the Calming Comfort Afghan by Jeannie. And remember my sample here is missing 4 rounds, which is the clusters is just repeating over and over, and that's the only difference that you see. So have a good one, and we hope to see you again real soon, and we look forward to seeing your work in progress on our Facebook on the Stitch Social. We'll see ya. Bye bye.